Good morning, good morning, good morning. Salon Diva V in the place to be, yo. My garden. And it is overwhelming. So, I went on vacation for a week. And I came back my week last week. So this video gonna be in real time. My week last week was pretty busy. I think I only got out here to water the garden. And y'all, as y'all saw, I'm gonna flip the camera around so y'all can see the actual mess. Okay, so first things first, let us start off on a positive note. Let's go over here to Figurina. Your girl is doing her thing. Look at them figs, y'all. Look at them figs. Figurina is it and putting on more sprouts. Doing her thing. And then this one for Gora. Yes, I put her in the ground. So she has been doing good. When I came back from North Carolina, I transferred her in the ground. No, I put her in the ground before I went to North Carolina. So yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. This poor tree right here, that is my apple tree. It's losing its leaves. So yeah. So back to over here, I planted some. No, I didn't plant this mess. It just automatically comes up in the garden. And if I wanted it, it would not be here. So I actually planted these. I know y'all didn't come out here to see me pull weeds, but that's what I'm doing. All right, so actually, and there is another weed. Okay, we're gonna pull them for now. So this is a bush that I planted. The peas, I can't think of the name of them right now. That one and this one, I guess I'm gonna have to stake them up. The lemon tree is doing well in the pot. That lemon tree is doing well. We cut it back this winter because the top part had died out, but it's doing well in the pot. Y'all already know that these peas are doing what they're supposed to be doing. My onions are in that mess. There's some, what's the name of those things? Some carrots right here. Oh, look. I don't even want to step in this. Look at this. I don't even want to step in there. I got one little pepper, y'all. Looky. Oh. We have some basil in there. Some carrots in there. Is this from the carrot? I might need to pull the carrot up then, huh? Oh, I see my mint is trying to grow back. This mint was so dry and dying. I had to literally start drowning this mint to get it back to life. This little lonely little tomato is hanging on for dear life. So these are some new cantaloupes that I planted before I went on vacation. And you guys can see we got to transfer them out of this bucket. All of the cilantro it's pretty much died off and going to seed. This is what we have left. We're going to pull these out. The strawberries are doing fine. They're just not giving me no strawberries. So what I have been doing is, I'm not going to mess with it over there because there's a lot of mosquitoes over there. But what I have been doing is, once it starts giving me offspring, I just been letting it, the roots contact the soil and clipping it off. We have some more pak choi growing over there. The magnolia is doing fine. Rosemary, lemongrass here. So these are, I started some new cantaloupe. I started some new, oh, and there's a bee on there doing her thing. Okay, all right, work your thing. At the bottom, this is jalapeno peppers. But in the bed right here that you guys can see, that is cucumbers. I started some cucumbers. Some pickling cucumbers. I had to put another layer of boxes over here to keep these weeds down, y'all. So yeah, cucumbers in this section. Oh, this is some sweet potatoes. That's some sweet potatoes. Of course, you guys know what that is. And I planted nasturtium. I thought it died off, but I think this is the nasturtium that is growing back right here in this little section, I think. And these lemon cucumbers, they're pretty much dying off. They're not giving me any more cucumbers. Basil right there. More peas over here. Y'all, these okra is beasting out. The okra is okraing, y'all, and I just have not been able to get them. If y'all could see how big those okra are in there, they're just gonna have to be used for seeds because I'm pretty sure they are hard. Let me go over here. Can y'all see that okra in there? Look how big that is. That's gonna be my mission Sunday to get those okra out of there. And these sweet potato vines are just a mess. So sweet potatoes, I didn't plant sweet potatoes here. About 2 or 3 years ago, maybe last year. I made the mistake of planting sweet potatoes here, and they've been growing ever since. And just so happens, I don't know how they skipped this total area, but where they pop up at in this bed over here. So now I have sweet potatoes growing in this bed over here. Yeah. And me and the boys came out here yesterday and put this cardboard down to kind of protect or prevent the weeds from coming up. Until I can get out here and weed again. Look at this. Look at this. This is a canna. This is that plant that I purchased from Tractor Supply that was on 75% off. Look how pretty she is. And the other one is all the way over there. But that I'm gonna put it in the front yard. Moving on over here. Oh, look, I have a volunteer bok choy that's growing right there. Let me see, let me zoom in. Right there. Let's zoom back out. My lilies, one little lonely roselle, some, I think, bok choy right there, another tomato plant, papaya, mint. This is the pineapple mint that Sifting Some Soil gave me. Got a weed growing in there. No. Sweet potatoes. A couple of other tomatoes growing. Let's go over here. Some greens right there. The lettuce is lettucing. We have some more strawberries. That's over here. Look at that. Look at that. That is an ice cream banana. The bok choy is bok choying over here. The peppers are doing well. They're just not giving me no peppers. I don't know what's going on with this eggplant, but every time I get eggplants, that happens. I don't know. Yeah, that was corn, but yeah, I'm just gonna weed that whole area and start over again. So yeah, we're gonna get out here. I gonna get out here and probably water in a second. And of course the air conditioning pops on. Water in a second, and then get ready to go to my job. And look at this. This thing was covered in webs and like a spider web. I know it was what's the name of those little bugs? I knew what it was. I thought it was gonna die. I thought it did what it's supposed to do and it was gonna die off, but no. It got even bigger. So I just left it there to attract all of the insects it's supposed to attract and do what it's supposed to do. And over here, Lord have mercy, there is a plant in there, if you guys can see. Oh, and I don't want to get too close in this stuff, y'all, because I'm like real stupid paranoid that something is in here. So yeah. I have some broccoli growing right here. Some thyme right here. Those two are my margarita lime. Margarita, is it lime? No, it's not lime. It's margarita basil, I think. Yeah, it's margarita basil. That is mint right there. And that is oregano right there. Yeah. This is the mulberry Mona gave me. That is this is my calamundan tree. Raspberries. And over here at the top we got Kevin Hart. And look, they got something going on too. Kevin Hart and what's the other short man named Cat Williams. Those are my cherry trees. We got the crepe myrtle right here. We have our, I can't think of that thing name. Y'all know that already. Y'all know I can't remember names. This is my peanut. Speaking of my peanut, y'all, I'm gonna post a picture. I am a GG, y'all. I told y'all on my other video that I was naming my peanut tree after my grandson. And he entered the world on Monday. Oh, late and stuff, but he's finally here. And his name is Ariston, and this peanut tree is gonna be named Ariston. So yes, I'm a proud GG, y'all. So yeah, back to these plants. This is my angel trumpet tree. I can't think of her name right now. Yeah, I done said her name 5 million times, so y'all should know her name. Angelica, or I think it's Angelica. Yeah. Moving on, this is the other mulberry tree that Mona gave me. It was a cutting. I was growing into a tree. That is my peach tree right there. And this is my grapes. I think it's muscadine grapes. I need to get it off that fence. So yeah. And we have some asparagus right there. So that's about it, y'all, with the garden. Hot mess express. Mint, more mint right here. Lemon thyme and more mint. That is the worm bin, but the worms are not in there. They are actually inside of the house. I have been feeding the worms. Good thing the worms are not as needy as the garden. Yeah, you would think it would be the opposite way around, but no. So the worms are like, feed me once and come back in another week to 2 weeks, depending on how much you feed them, and I'm good. The worms are like no stress. But I need to get in here and check to see if any castings that I left are in there that may have hatched. So that's about it. In the garden, can somebody come and help me? And these bees are still pollinating I guess that's what bees do. They still work. They still work their business. Something that I should be doing. Still working their business. Anyway, I'm on a whole nother thing with that. Yes, what I was saying is, can somebody help me in this garden? I'm taking volunteers. Come help your girl clean up this mess, please. And thank you. So I didn't even tell y'all who I am, huh? I just went to rambling on in this garden. But share me with your family and your friends. Check out my other channel, y'all. I do have another channel. It's called Salon Diva V. Yeah, I know. It's at SalonDivavee. And it's more of a lifestyle channel. I do some thrifting, share what's going on in life. I do have my vacation over on that channel, my birthday over there, all my thrifting things, stuff like that over there. So check me out over there, y'all. So yes, and yes. Share me with your family and friends. Check out my other social media profiles. Holla at your girl. Leave me a comment. Leave me a comment below. And until I see you guys in the next video, I'm Salon Diva V, in the place to be, y'all. My garden. My overwhelming garden. You know what it is. Time to get to work. Peace.